Unpopular opinion, but our team of chefs unanimously agree traditional roast turkey dinner is for the birds.
Cut, give me your spine. Give it to me.
There goes the spine. Why are we making the host get up at dawn or spend their whole holiday in the kitchen preparing 25 different separate side dishes? There's a better way. A way that makes enjoying turkey any time of year easy and approachable. I'm George Hudson, a professional chef, and today I'm showing you how to spatchcock, brine, and cook your turkey without all the stress. The results will be juicy, flavorful, and cooked evenly. And even better, this method is suitable for a large holiday gathering or a small intimate dinner party. A whole turkey is a thing of beauty, but it can be intimidating due to the sheer volume of meat. There are two simple ways you can take this whole turkey and make it easier to manage and quicker to cook. Both involve some butchering. So the first is a spatchcock. And all you need for that is a fresh thawed turkey, a cutting board, a sharp knife, and some heavy-duty kitchen shears. Okay, so first off, we're going to turn the bird towards us. We're going to release the legs. We'll take out the neck from the bird, and that's going to be used in our stock as well, where we're going to put the back. We can cut off the tail portion here. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to place the turkey breast side down on the cutting board. Now, using your shears, carefully cut along both sides of the backbone to remove it. Okay. Once one side is done, simply going to turn it around and come in from the other side, still tracing along that spine. Okay, and there goes the spine. That's going to come over here onto our tray. That's going to make a really nice stock. And then we're going to want to turn each leg so it's opened up. And then we're going to press down on the breasts, and you'll hear those bones cracking. And there you go. This flattened turkey will cook in half the time of a traditional roast turkey. Why? Because there is more surface area sitting closer to the heat source. And you know what that means? More crispy skin. So for a 4-kilogram bird like this, we're looking at approximately 60 to 90 minutes in the oven, as opposed to what would have been 3 hours for a whole stuffed bird. Now, if you want to take this one step further, you can actually cut the turkey up into its individual pieces, and a turkey breast makes a beautiful meal for 4 to 5 people. It cooks quicker, and it will be easier to carve than a whole turkey. Smaller cuts of turkey, like turkey breast and turkey thigh, are available all year round in Manitoba. Turkey is a great local ingredient to keep on hand because it's so versatile. It adds protein and a ton of flavor to your meals. Speaking of flavor, enter the brine. This is where flavor and moisture meet. It's an important step, but the one that most home cooks overlook. It takes a little pre-planning, and you're going to want to start this at least a day before roasting, but it's not hard. Whether you're cooking the whole bird, a spatchcocked bird, or turkey parts, the process is the same. In a pot, I'm going to boil water with pickling spices, salt, sugar, got garlic, peppercorns, some bay leaves, and rosemary. Stirring just until we dissolve both the salt and the sugar, and then we can remove it from the heat. And I like to add citrus to mine, so we're going to be adding some oranges and lemons as well. Once we've got our lemons and our oranges in, we'll pour this into a brining bag or a large sealable container or a pot big enough to submerge the turkey. Again, size matters here. During the holidays, fridge space is at a premium, and since our turkey has been spatchcocked, it takes up less space. Let it brine for 24 hours and you're well on your way to serving the juiciest turkey you've ever made. Great Tastes is the only video series in Canada with chefs, home cooks, dietitians, content creators, and farmers sharing one table. It's thanks to sponsors like the Manitoba turkey producers that we get to tell these stories. Subscribe to become closer to the traditions, cultures, and communities that make our food story unique. From farm fields to family tables, this is Manitoba food from every angle. Now it's time to roast. So we're going to pat the turkey dry, and that's going to help ensure that we get nice, crispy skin. And once your turkey's nice and dry, we're going to place it onto our sheet pan. First, we're going to get some butter on the top. It could be butter, it could be canola oil, but we just want some fat on the bottom of the tray to make sure it doesn't stick. Once we've got the melted butter on there, we're going to put some vegetables here, and that's going to be a base. And that's not only going to help make sure it's not straight on the pan, it's going to cook flavor all throughout the time. The flavor of these vegetables is going to go up into the turkey. And then we're going to place our turkey on top. So we get our turkey in the flattened position we want it in. We lift nicely. So legs at each corner. We're going to tuck our wingtips under each breast. And now, turkey is fitting nicely on our pan. And the next stage is we're going to want to brush it with butter on the top as well, and that's just going to help infuse more flavor and keep it nice and moist throughout cooking. And we patted it dry so we didn't have water, but the fat is going to help increase that crispiness as well. Next up, salt and pepper. You can be quite generous with the salt, as there's a lot of meat here to season. A little lighter on the pepper. We've got paprika. Some really nice fresh rosemary. And sort of place this around in different spots. And finally, add some more fresh flavor on the top. We've got our lemons. So we're using a microplane and we're getting the zest, which is the most flavor, and we're putting that right on top. Once you're happy with how much zest you have on top, I'm going to cut these lemons, and those will go in that roasting pan as well. So we've got everything we want on this turkey now. We're going to roast it at 350 degrees for 60 minutes.
Christmas tree, straight to our house we'll bring it.
As always, the best way to determine doneness is to use a meat thermometer. Inserted into the thickest part of the meat, it must reach an internal temperature of 170 degrees Fahrenheit. And don't forget to let it rest for half the time that you cooked it for. So this bird is in the oven for 60 minutes, so we're going to let it rest for 30. And that way all of the juices will relax and stay inside the bird. So there you have it, a wonderful turkey dinner, juicy, stress-free, and done in 90 minutes. It's anything but basic. Whether you're here for inspiration, information, or just some good company in the kitchen, you're in the right place. If you want to keep cooking with us, we've got your holiday sides already picked out. Just check out these videos. We're taking a few days off to enjoy time with family and friends, and we hope you will do the same. But don't worry, we've got a fun holiday leftover challenge coming up, and if you share your leftover creations with us, there are some cool prizes up for grabs. Make sure you've subscribed so you don't miss it. Enjoy the season and every bite.